Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them all dressed like $1 million, things in his cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, out there listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join? Yeah. Good morning, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. Come with me, help me say. I'm so afraid to go home. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Turn it up. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn them up, Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. You know, I think I ought to explain something to y'all. You know, when I wake up in the morning and I say, dig me now, what I'm asking you to do is just old school, you know, man. You know, you see old people say, I dig, you know, da-da-da. Never stop saying it. I'm sorry. But dig me now is just, I want you to really feel me. I want you to understand what I'm saying, because really, this morning inspiration is all given in the spirit of sharing and love. It ain't about to expose me in any way. That's not the purpose of it. But I found that in my morning inspiration, that it's best that I use some things about myself. Because, I mean, what better example can I use? Because I know me. I know what's happened to me. I know exactly how I felt all along the way concerning almost everything, every aspect of my life. I now fully do really understand why God had my life spin the way it spun. And here's a part that I want to give to you this morning. That first of all, whatever position you find yourself in today, we kind of come to one realization, that we got ourselves there. We put ourselves there by a series of thoughts and actions. Thoughts turn into things. That's very important to know. So let's look at both sides of it. For people who think negative thoughts, it turns into negative things. And the direct opposite is true for those who think positive thoughts. It turns into positive things. That's the deal. It's as simple as that, folks. I cannot break it down any cleaner. I cannot make it any clearer. Thoughts become things. So the one glaring question for all of us always is, on a daily basis, what are you thinking? What are your thoughts? What are you thinking? What are your thoughts? Because I can assure you, and it's not by a promise of mine. This is not a theory that Steve Harvey then came up with. This is a fact of life. This is biblical. This is spiritual. This is written. This is philosophical. This is the law of the universe. However you need to drink this medicine to get it down and feel what I'm saying to you, this is just the way it is. Now, and here the cold part, folks. It don't matter if you believe me or not. It does not matter if you have never been explained this or not. And it does not matter if you think it works in your life or not. It don't matter. Listen to me. It is the way it is. It is a scriptural. It is a spiritual. It is philosophical. It's just whatever. It's the law of the universe. You call whatever you want to call. However you got to dress this thing up to put it in the phase that you can feel me. I want you to feel me now, because this is all it is. So when I say that you are where we are today because we thought ourselves here, or you best to believe that's true. You thought yourself here. No one else. See, let me explain something. I got people around me who so badly want to take credit for it, but I don't allow it because I keep pointing to the heavens. I keep pointing and trying to say it out loud as many times as I can without being so offensive, that my life is by design, by grace and mercy, by blessings from God. My life is because God has seen it to be so. Oh, but I got plenty of people around me want credit for it and want you to not give credit to God and give it to them. I got that. But I understand that. See, I understand what that is. That's a person whose design is to get the credit. But it's okay. It's so clear to me what my father was saying to me, man. I get it as I get older and older. He always said to me, son, everybody come with you, can't go with you. See, you know, I don't know how people say it in church. You know, sometimes they go, well, people come into your life for seasons. And I guess that's the same thing. You know, they season up, they gone. Well, you know, but then hear the way they try to hold you, though. Oh, you gonna forget where you come from? Oh, you ain't gonna keep it real no more? I don't want to go back where I come from. I don't want to keep it that real no more. It was real enough for me living in a car. I had enough of that real. I don't want to keep it real. No, I don't keep it real. I want to go keep it dreamy. I want to go keep it fantasizing. I want to keep it out of this world. I want to keep it off the chain. I want to keep it moving. I want to keep it balling. I want to see what that's like. So no, I ain't going to forget where I come from, but you ain't going to hold me to that though. See, thoughts become things all day long. Where's your vision board? Where are the things that you want written down? What do you think about the most? How grateful are you for what all God has done for you? Where you at with that? See, here another law. If thoughts become things, let me ask you this. If all you thinking about is your debt, if all you thinking about is what you ain't got, if all you thinking about is, oh, woe is me, if all you thinking about is every time I turn around, I'm sick, if all you thinking about is the things in life that you're lacking, if that's all you thinking about, and if thoughts become things, how much debt you think you gonna stay in? How much lacking you think you finna fill your life with? How much more stuff you finna not have? 'Cause you keep thinking about it all the time. When you gonna be grateful? When you gonna say thank you? When it's gonna come out your mouth, man, that I may not be where I want to be, but I sure am grateful for what you've given me so far, for the things I have today, because I don't have to have these things. You know what that does? That then opens up room for more stuff to come your way to be grateful for. But if you're going to be ungrateful, oh man, let me ask you something. I ain't God. I don't claim to be, but let me ask you something, man. If you're ungrateful for the things we got, if we can't show no gratitude for what we have, why would God give us some more stuff to be ungrateful for? What would he do that for? Ta-da! Anybody feel me right now? So when I say, come on, y'all, dig me now, do you understand why I say dig me? Because I want you to feel me. I want you to understand and come to the understanding. Not saying you ain't, because there's so many people got a deeper understanding than me about this whole thing. I promise you they do. But they listen to me. I'm just trying to get you to walk up in this light, man, so you can go on with your life and quit tripping yourself out with your thoughts, because thoughts become things. All right, all day.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it is time. It's morning time.
Come on now.
We gather today 6 o'clock or so.
That's right.
Wow.
With intentions of eye lightening, intentions of comedicalness. We come to you with the intention of informatization. We are here in the morning time.
That boy can write a word.
In spite of the crisis that's going on around the world, we that are here are blessed and highly favored.
That's
All right, Pastor. Amen.
Walking that walk,
Yes.
and talking that talk,
Yeah.
and jaywalking when I walk.
All right.
Sermons ain't gotta have no meaning. They just got to sound like it's one. I say, look here. Welcome to the baddest morning show in the land.
Yeah.
I know there's others, but them is imitations.
Come
Yes,
on,
they
Pastor.
I
You better
know it's
preach.
folks with radio shows,
Yeah.
That's right.
but they ain't got us on it.
You better
That's
minister.
right.
You better.
I know of some shows I think is pretty good my damn self. If I had a radio and I had turned to one station,
Come on.
I would pick the same one you just picked.
Yeah.
I know you picked it
Yeah.
because I'm on it and you hear me. Like I said, other choices, but why make the wrong choice every day?
That's right. That's right.
Knowing that we are here and they are there.
Come on
That's
now.
right. That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce him to you. A man with a large nose, great, big old lips.
Bring yourself
Come on,
out.
Pastor.
Face has grown in width over the years.
Okay.
Mustache,
Yeah.
Yeah.
world famous.
Yes, he is.
That's true.
Got more credits
Got a lot of.
than Equifax.
Oh, you better come on. Credit.
He has told more jokes
Yeah.
than these other radio shows have attempted.
Yes.
Ain't nobody on in the morning more funny than me. And when I come back,
Yeah.
I'm going to introduce me to you and the rest of the morning crew. They are here standing by. But I done took off down the road of foolishness. And I didn't know how to get off. Sometime when you go down the road of foolishness, it ain't no exit. So we on the road, and I'll be back at the bottom of the hour. In the name of the Steve Harvey Morning Show, we be right back.
Right back.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time now to start your morning off with the nephew and run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
I left my medicine in your house. Let's go.
Hello?
Hello, I speak to Clarence.
Yeah, this is he. Who is this?
Hey, Clarence, hey, my name is Sherman, dog. Your house is the one that got broke into last week, right?
Yeah, man. Just waiting on the police to get back with me. Tell me if they found these people or not, man. So, now, hold on. What's your name again now?
Sherman.
Thurman.
Sherman.
How you hear about it?
Oh, no, you know, I stay a couple streets over. Everybody in the neighborhood kind of heard that y'all had got broke in on.
Yeah, man, everybody been kind of real good around here, man. It just don't make no sense, man. You go out here and work hard for stuff, and then, you know, people just do you like this, man. I'm just glad wasn't nobody hurt, man. My wife and my son, they alive, and that's the best thing, man. So,
Yeah.
you know, try not to cuss for some like this happen, you know.
I understand, man. I do.
You stay a couple streets over, you say?
Yeah. Hey, let me say this to you, man. I want to say first of all, I hate what happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And I do, man. You know, and I'm glad your family and stuff.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Well, hey, man, can I just say this here, man? And I don't really know how to say it, but I was with the two dudes that had broke in there. I was with them when they did that.
Okay, did you just say you was with the that broke in my house? So you broke in my house.
No, see, that's why Clarence, that's what I'm calling you, trying to tell you. I was trying to talk them out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what the happened? Because they did this.
I couldn't talk them out of it. But, you know, I wasn't in there taking nothing, is what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, who was in there taking it then?
Man, I can't do that. See, I ain't trying to get in the middle of that.
No. You can do that. You just called my damn phone. Oh, you can tell me who broke in here. You was one of them. Who else was it with you?
That ain't even the reason why I called, man.
I don't give a damn what the reason you called me. You called me. Broke in my. Who was with you? Who was with you?
Man,
matter of fact, what street you stay on?
Let me say this to you, man. That's the reason why I called. See, when we was in there, and then they started screaming and hollering at each other, then saying we got to hurry up and get out. You know, like I say, I was in there trying to talk them out of that.
I don't give a if you tried to talk them into it. You broke into my broke in my house. You got the audacity to call me.
Okay, but listen, man. Listen to me, man.
I'm listening to you for.
While I was in there, man, and you know, we was getting out of there in a hurry. I actually left. My pills fell out of my pocket. My bottle of pills, man, my medicine. And I don't got no more refills on it, man. And I need my medicine. That's why I'm calling you to see if you don't mind me coming back over there to get my pills.
You don't give a about your medicine. Who gives a about? I tell you what. Dog, could ask me about some medicine.
Dog, I was just caught up in a bad situation, man.
I swear to God, if I see you over here, I swear to God, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Dog,
I'm gonna beat your ass. You better be glad my son wasn't in my house.
Man, listen, man, I'm not trying to have no problems with nobody. I just need my medicine, man.
Your medicine. You got problems with me.
Dog, I don't have no more refills on that medicine. I need my medicine. I'll get sick.
I tell you what. Come get your medicine. You know exactly where I stay at. I'm gonna have the front door open. You ain't got to break in this time. Come get your medicine. I swear to God, gonna need more than just that medicine. I'm gonna put some on your ass. I swear.
Man, why you taking it out on me, man? And I'm the one that was in there trying to talk them out of it.
You was with the that's the point. Bring them too. Tell them to help you come get your medicine.
So all I want to do is get my medicine and be through with this. That's all I'm trying to say to you. I ain't trying to start no trouble with you.
Start no trouble. You broke into my house. You know what? I tell you what. This here. I tell you what. Come get the medicine. Come get the medicine right now. I'm at what street you stay on? I'll bring it to you.
Hey, man, I'm not finna go back and forth arguing with you, man. I'm finna come over there and get my medicine, and, man, you're gonna be through with each other.
You ain't got to go back and forth, I tell you what. Come on over here. Get your medicine right now. This evening, you're gonna need some more medicine. They gonna come break in my house. You broke into my I take care of my wife and my kids in this house.
I understand that. And I will not be back in your house after I get my medicine.
Who the is you hollering at? Dog, I tell you what, no. You ain't gonna be back in my house after you get this medicine. You're gonna have a permanent new residence. I swear to God, you're gonna be living in the cemetery.
Listen, I got one more thing I need to say to you before I get over there. Is you listening to me?
Say that on your way over here.
I'm gonna say it. I'm on my way now. I got one more thing I need to say. Is you listening?
Well, say it then.
This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your sister Bree. Hello?
Who the is this?
Hey, man. Hey, class, this nephew Tommy, man, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your sister Bree got me to prank you, man.
Boy, you play too much. I don't believe this.
Told me, she said, man, they broke in my brother's house. He needed spirits lifted. She said, come on, call him and get it.
You know what? You damn near had you a well-whooped ass. Oh, man, boy, y'all wrong for this here.
Oh, man. Hey, man, let me ask you something. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
It is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Listen, bro, hey, and if the that broke in my house is listening, you come back over here. If you left your medicine, come back and get it. I'm at home right now.
If they listening, they can come on back over there now?
Yeah, right now. Bring your ass. Boy, y'all wrong for that. Ooh, nephew, tell me.
I don't know nobody better than me.
All right, thank you, nephew. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO with...
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, time now for Ask the CLO. Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey in the building. Steve, this one is from Leela in the DR. Leela writes, I'm a 40-year-old single woman and I'm dating a 42-year-old man that I met online. We both made it clear that we were looking for a relationship that would lead to marriage. He is everything I've prayed for, and we spend every night together and we travel together. We've even exchanged I love you, so I was a happy camper. Last week when we were on vacation, he told me that he's not ready for a relationship. Then he said he's lucky to have me and he loves me. I'm so confused by the mixed signals. We've been dating for 8 months. Should I give him one more time or should I give him more time?
Well, he just told you he's not ready for a relationship. So first thing you need to know is, what does that mean? Now, in English, it means he don't want to be committed to you. And he don't want you telling nobody he belonged to you. That's what it sounds like it means in regular English. Now, you in the DR, and I've been there before, and y'all do speak very fluent English. So that's what it sounds like to me. Now, this could be a little tricky, but the mixed signals are just exactly that. I would probe and see exactly what he means by that, but I think you know.
Yeah, probe meaning ask more questions. That would mean she'd have to give him a little more time then, huh?
Well, you got to give him an explanation, but I think he said what he said.
Yeah.
And
listen.
I think that's it.
All right, Leela. We're moving on now to Janet in Oxford, Mississippi, who says, I'm in my mid-30s, engaged to a guy from a small town in Tennessee. When we got our marriage license, all hell broke loose and I started getting harassed by women from his past. Apparently, he has 8 children by 6 different women, and 4 of the women warned me that his child support debt will be mine if I marry him. He and his best friend said it's not true, and his crazy ex-wife is behind all of this. I don't know what to believe. He said he has 3 children, and I met them. Should I run away while I can?
Well, 8 kids. 8 with child support. Whew, that's going to be rough. Now, he done went and got his boy to co-sign the 3. He does have 3. Your deal is to find out if he has 8. They have a thing now called research. They have the internet. They have Google.
Yeah.
They got everything. You can find out a lot of stuff. If I were you, I would get busy just to double check the story. Now, the reason you're writing us is because you got the feeling somebody's telling the truth about your man.
Yeah.
Because your question, your thing was, should I run away now? Well, you already know something's up. So you have an inkling. So you got to follow up on the inkling. Do not ignore the inkling.
Okay, that's right. Great advice. Great advice.
Do not ignore that. You got it for a reason. It's called intuition.
All right, CLO. Yeah.
8 kids is a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Well, you ain't going to be able to get out under that child support. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah. All right, moving on to Perry in South Carolina, who says, I was messing around with a married woman for a few weeks, and her husband found out and jumped on me. I had to get stitches in my head, and he scratched my cornea, so I went to an outpatient clinic. I didn't have health insurance at the time, so she paid my medical bill without her husband knowing it.
Oh.
The clinic mailed the receipt to her house, and her husband saw it. Yeah, he texted me saying he'll deal with me again whenever he sees me. I'm too old to keep fighting. Should I call him and talk this out?
Well, it don't sound to me like you've been fighting. Should I call him and talk this out? You just said you was messing with a married woman, this man's wife. Let me ask you something, Perry. What you gonna call him and say? What this conversation finna be? Hey man, look, we need to stop this. I'm too old for this. Well, you was messing with his wife. He said he gonna deal with you when he see you again. Now, look, you done got stitches, and you done got the one corner. You ain't gonna be able to see after this next ass one. I'm just gonna tell you flat out. He gonna bust up all your visual capabilities. This man hot about his wife.
Oh yeah.
Now, she felt bad for you and paid your medical. You ain't got medical. You ain't got no business messing with this man's wife.
Yeah, he said it.
Dog, what do you want?
Yeah. Go away.
It's crazy.
Bro.
Yeah.
You need to move.
Yeah, he needs to go away. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, you need to move, man. But you gonna get this other whipping though sooner. He gonna deal with you. He just done spend some money on you.
Yeah.
Or he gonna whip you again, partner.
You got to get that out of him.
And you got it coming. He told you. He didn't even tell you he was gonna get you the first time.
No, he gave you fair warning this time.
Stitches in his head. Whew. All right.
He was whipping him
them hands, man. He was throwing them hands.
He texted her from her phone. I'm gonna get you when I see you. And it say Sheila at the top.
All right. Our last question comes from Jay. Jay, what you got for the CLO?
You met a freak in the club. You don't know the freak's name. Y'all go to the hotel. You tie the freak up. You go out to get some ice. You forget what room the freak is in. What do you do? What do you do? You don't.
As long as you ain't forgot where your car is. That's the key.
Leave her tied up.
Hey, you don't know nobody's name? You can't remember the room. You done went to get ice.
Nope.
Now you can start knocking on doors and do this here. You in there? Freak. Mumble if you tied up.
Her name is Freak.
I'm sorry, man. Sir, excuse me. I'm sorry. I got the wrong room. My bad.
This is way
You
too
stand there in
much.
your drawers with an ice bucket.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right. Here we are, the sensitive crew that we are. Hothead crew that we are. We're all sensitive.
I'll admit to something.
What?
Okay.
I am the one on the show that likes to keep the most mess.
By far.
Definitely.
I want to volunteer for that because
definitely.
for me it's exciting.
Yes.
Like if I see any two of y'all about to go at it, I make sure you do.
Oh, you're on the head. It's the
This he is Big Brother Egg on.
Oh, yes,
Egg
he
on.
is.
Big brother egg on.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question, Steve. Is that healthy? Do you think that's a healthy work environment? To be that
Absolutely. I
instigator?
do. As the CEO, I think the best way for us to operate as a company successfully is to get it all out.
It helps him.
I love when the argument or whatever, the disagreement has died down. And then he'll
bring it back
He's
up.
walked away.
Yeah.
Thought of something, come back and get it started all over again.
He'll throw a bomb.
That's
for
you.
Sure.
Oh, ain't no doubt. Thank you. And that's what I'm here for, guys. To make sure that we have healthy relationships. You know, nobody's harboring any sentiments and ill will towards one another because we get it all out.
You want to get it
Like,
off the
for
chest
example,
right now.
Come on, let's go.
I'm thinking between Junior and Jay. I think the two of them being the sickest people on. I think the fact that they go at one another so relentlessly, I think that's actually healthy.
Well, it makes me feel better knowing he gonna die.
Junior.
Y'all ought to stop that, man.
Junior.
What Junior is in his name?
Now, Junior, what if you had to speak at his funeral after that? That's not good. What would you say, dog?
First of all, I'm gonna go in there and kick the casket over, see if his body disassembled. Make sure he gone.
You're not going to be sad or cry, Junior? Wait a minute.
Over who?
Jay.
He has not been a supporter since he got it.
Is this true, Jay?
It is absolutely true. He was going to have the sickle cell walk, right? And remember, they had the, I know this is
the flood.
They had the flood.
Yeah.
All I said is, well, he said, well, it's raining. We can't have the walk. I said, why can't you have the swim? And so he got really upset about that.
He should have.
Yeah. You know, good.
He go too far.
Like to get in water.
Yeah. But here's my thing. If I do die, I have left instructions that my funeral be cold as hell.
What you mean, Jay?
I mean, the temperature
Junior.
it's going to be in an ice box. So he ain't even coming.
Wow, guys.
Yeah.
But this is all day. This is all day long.
But there's some love there.
There's some love.
Jay will hit you with a mic stand now. That's been tested and proven. I have heard that he will hit you with a mic stand.
I was with him in Memphis when he did.
Some things happen, yeah.
Sir, laugh a lot.
Allegedly, Jay.
Yeah, allegedly, yeah. There's
No.
There's no film on that.
In Memphis, Tennessee.
We're all very, very sensitive.
Very, very
sensitive. Yeah.
Now, you want to know who throw the most punches at Tommy, though?
Oh, look, you're looking at her.
No, that'd be Shirley.
Yes.
No, really, it's Shirley.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Shirley
Shirley.
go in on
It's
top.
Shirley. She goes
Shirley
in.
throws them. Steve just takes the alley-oop and dunks.
Yeah.
That's
Well, ain't
what
no
that
need of
is.
you throwing an alley oop and I don't go up and get it. Now that right there would be. Now I'm a pole power forward now.
Because I just love seeing him snap off.
So you like pushing his buttons.
I just do. I don't know why. But he's gotten so much better. But
A lot better.
because he's
Come on
gotten
now.
better, that means I have to go harder and deeper.
I think, you know, the other thing with
to his
Tommy,
old
place.
he's finally reached the point where he's really doing what he wants to do. So he's happier now.
I'm in a good place.
He's
You know
not
what,
hum-
man? You know what, Tommy? You know what, Joe J? I mean, he really is, man.
Yeah, he's doing what he wants to
noticed
do.
that.
Yeah.
He's in a much better place,
Uh-huh.
and he's touring. This is the happiest he's ever
And he's
been.
not home much. That is the main thing.
And I was going to say, and he's been in a lot of movies.
The main thing, his
that's
ass
a
ain't
plus.
home much.
That's
Come on,
a
here we go.
side kidney point she just did.
There she go.
Come on. He's been in so many movies. Well, let's talk about those.
I was going to say that.
Why
No, we're not talking about
Yeah. Insecure.
That was his autobiography.
claim.
Story of his life.
That's two.
What was that
Think
movie
like a
about the
man.
doctor?
Yeah, the heart specialist.
Heart specialist.
Yes.
Hard
Yeah,
specialist.
that was it.
He was in Medea, Boo, the first one.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. He was in Think Like a Man. I think you said that
And
with
what
Carla.
about that karate movie he was in?
That one
With
was
them weak, low-ass kicks.
Oh, there was some high kicks, dog.
What? Wait a minute. He
That
was
was
the
high
karate.
kicks to you.
Some high kicks, my nigga.
They was
I
high
was in shape
kicks
back
to
then,
you.
boy.
All you was doing was kicking me in my stomach.
Oh, my God. I forgot about them.
No, we haven't.
I see.
But he is much happier now. You hear it in
And
his
look at that.
voice.
And guess who started that, folks? Shirley. Shirley. Shirley
true.
did
You
start.
did.
Shirley, you started that.
Oh, I started by the movies, yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, see,
You don't-
and she
I own it.
knows.
I own it.
You be
Okay.
done.
Now, if I
But then,
throw a
Shirley,
rock at
see, you
Shirley,
started, then you back out and just do laugh.
Well, because if I started, you're sure to finish it. That's
But
why.
what I appreciate about you, though, Shirley, is you laugh hard.
It's about my friend.
Oh, he's your friend now.
You laughing at your friend laughing?
Yeah.
oh, my God.
Alley-oop.
But you do sound happier, man. Much happier.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I'm in there, man.
All right, we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now, guys, for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather steal honey from a bear or steal honey from a beehive?
I'm going to get this beehive.
Yeah, we take the beehive.
So you
I will run with the whole hive. I'm not fooling with that bear.
Now, if it's Winnie the Pooh, then I'm cool then.
You think Winnie cool? That's what you think?
Yeah,
you think Winnie cool? You let that cartoon fool you. Get out there with Winnie's ass and see what happens. You think Winnie cool?
It's got to be the actual Winnie, though.
Okay, all right.
If it's the Winnie Pooh that I met down at Disney, I'd knock his ass out.
And get your honey.
But if you talking about a real bear honey, give me that damn beehive.
Wow.
I'll be walking as slow as I can. Bees be all over my ass. I walk their ass right into a lake.
All right. Would you rather go to jail for a crime your loved one committed, or would you rather snitch on your loved one for a crime they committed?
Oh, God. Yeah, your ass is gone. B.
Yeah. You're a snitch?
I'm telling you.
I'm not a snitch.
Telling.
I'm not snitching. I'm telling.
I'm truthful.
There's a difference.
Same thing.
No, I'm going to go to jail for something I didn't do that my loved one did.
For a loved
or
one.
snitch on them and send their ass to jail. Yeah.
Which loved one we talking about? Who
that's a different thing.
Who we talking about?
Okay, it just says loved one, but say it's your spouse or, your favorite child or something like
if
that.
It's my spouse.
Favorite child?
Oh, no. If it's my spouse, I'm going to go to jail.
Okay. All right.
I'll do anything
Tommy?
for my girl.
I don't.
What? You better say the right thing. Are you crazy right now?
We going to visit. I mean, me and them kids is going to visit. We're going to go down there and see their mama. What? I'm gonna come. I'm coming down there. Side. I'm down there. I'm coming. See. If the boy ain't got baseball, we down there. We gonna come see. But why you do what you do, man? Why you do that?
Now I'm gonna say this though.
All of you are snitches.
If it's one of my children,
Mm-hmm.
They're finna go jail.
They know it too.
You need somebody on the outside with some money and some influence that can get you out.
Oh, okay. Last one. Would you rather get a raise or a bonus?
You got to know the numbers.
Yeah, I need to know numbers for this.
They got some bonuses. You ever seen them people get them bonuses at them big companies?
Mm-hmm.
Them bonuses. You seen them bonuses?
Mm-hmm. I need an answer.
I want the bonus. I want mine all at once.
Right. I'll
steal the rest.
I'm gonna follow his lead. He know about money, more about money than we do.
Yeah. All right, that's our round of Would You Rather today.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, it is time for Comedy Roulette. And Jay, explain it to us,
It's
please.
so simple.
I mean, the people.
We have to explain it every week because we get new listeners.
Yeah, we do.
Brand new people who listen.
Man, just explain it.
I love it, Jay. Do radio, baby. Yes.
You know Steve has no patience.
We have Comedy Roulette. This is where we take 5 subjects. We put the subjects on the wheel. We spun the wheel around and around and around. Where the wheel stops, we'll do the damn thing. What are the subjects?
You ready? Here we go. Number 1. I apologize, baby. This is the first time this has ever happened.
I hope it don't stop there.
Number 2. Well, when is the baby going to sleep?
Man, that is me.
Number 3. How long is he going to stay in the 6th grade?
Once again.
Number 4. Well, you're big and bad. Come on down here. Okay.
Oh, I heard that one. Yeah.
Number 5. I didn't get fired. They just tripping at the job.
I like
okay. I didn't get fired.
They tripping.
Okay. And here's a bonus. Number 6. If you buy cheap stuff, it doesn't last.
All right.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Spin it, Dave.
You bad, bring your ass down.
That's the one you want.
No, I done heard that.
Oh, Jay, you did not want number 1.
What is it?
I apologize, baby. This is the first time this has ever happened.
Yeah.
You didn't want that one.
No, I didn't want that one. You know the problem is you. You is the problem. I can't concentrate because of you. You doing something to me.
Yeah.
Make me lose my concentration. And whatever it is, stop it. You need to focus.
That one was personal.
That was
That's why he didn't want it to stop on him.
Man. Okay. Well, look here. I want to apologize. This has never happened before. But me and the microwave went off at the same time. I want to say I'm sorry.
Ding, ding,
I did not know I was through. And the food. Ding, ding, ding.
Listen. I apologize. This is the first time this has ever happened. I dreamed I was peeing. Okay? All right? That's why we both laying here wet. I'm just saying, this is the first time this has ever happened. And I apologize. Okay? I was peeing in my dream. Okay?
Yeah, when you're 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can have peeing at 50.
Come on, Steve.
Damn, baby, I'm sorry. This is the first time this ever happened, but I ain't never been in a committed relationship.
He's gonna believe that.
No, that's right.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know the rules. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
She putting her clothes on right now, baby.
Yes.
Okay, babe, I apologize. This is the first time this has ever happened to me. And since we had worked out a payment, and it was so quick on my part, I should get some of that money back.
Oh.
I shouldn't have to pay the full price, okay? All right.
The full price. I should have to pay that. I tell you what, listen, babe, I really, really am sorry. I know I asked for some during the commercial break. I didn't know I was going to finish in the commercial break. I'm so sorry. SVU ain't even back on. It ain't never happened before.
Ever.
Baby,
Wow.
listen. She over here in the pool with her bikini on because I'm trying to teach her how to swim. That's all. All right, I apologize. This is the first time this ever happened. I'm trying to teach the girl how to swim. That's the only reason why she over here. That's it.
All right.
Baby. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was your mama. Damn.
I didn't know.
I had no idea.
I'm supposed to know.
I'm supposed to know.
All right, listen, up next, it's the nephew, the king of pranks, with a prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, she's getting more than money from him. But right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
I'm going to give you the prank in a second, straight. I just want to, from the last break that we had, the people that called in on Steve's voicemail, I want the record to reflect. Listen, I am 5'10" and a half, okay? Let's get this understood out there.
9 and a half, the doctor said.
The doctor, I don't even go to that doctor no more. I am 5'10".
You had to get a second opinion.
Yeah. You always get to get a second and third opinion call, okay? I'm 5'10" and a half.
How can you get another opinion with a measuring tape?
Right. It is what it is.
Did you just say that, man?
Hell,
It's not the doctor, Tommy.
Something happened, Shirley. I used to be 5'10" and a half. Now I don't know what the hell happened, but I'm
you're
5'10".
getting old. You're shrinking.
That's right.
I believe whatever height you say you is, Tom. I believe you, man.
Then you had that operation on your throat. You done lost an inch. It took an inch of throat meat out, and now you're down. You were just
Shut up, boy.
That long ass neck, that turtleneck. That turtleneck is shorter now. Now, Tommy, because of that operation, you can't even wear turtlenecks no more.
Yes, I can.
Well, you got on the t-shirt now. Look how high that is.
So cruel. So cruel.
Man.
No, I'm just trying to help you joke your way through it. You said you were doing special about it.
You said they took out an inch of throat meat.
Well, what is throat meat? That's the question.
Throat meat, that's how his head is now closer to his shoulder.
We need
But
that
not
R in
throat.
throat.
It's throat.
Yeah.
I got all
Come
my
on, nephew.
Look, man. Look, the title is Your Trash Stinks. Your trash
Ew.
stinks. And next week I have one called Throat Meat. But this right here is Your Trash Stinks.
Please do.
I don't know how to work it in, but I'll make it work. Throat Meat. Right here, this is Your Trash Stinks. Let's go, Cat.
Hello? Hello, hey, I'm trying to reach Swerve.
Yeah, this me. Who it is?
Hey, how you doing, man? I'm one of your neighbors, but I'm one street over from you. You over there off you at River Ranch Drive?
Yeah, that's right. Who it is?
This Rico, man. How you doing? I'm one of your neighbors on the next street over. How you doing?
Okay, I'm doing good, brother. How you get my number?
One of the neighbors on your block gave me the number, man. We was having a little situation. Wanted to reach out to you. Some stuff going on here in the neighborhood, man, and wanted to try to make you aware of it.
Well, what's going on, brother?
It seemed like well, you know, the trash man run on Tuesday,
okay,
and Saturday.
Right.
Now, the problem is that a lot of people, I guess, since the holiday just passed, you know, a lot of people got their stuff out on the curb already.
Right.
Right. Now, the problem is that they saying, man, is that your trash is actually really, really foul. It's smelling pretty bad, and we wanted to call you, man, and see if you didn't mind.
Hold on. You say you calling me because you smell my trash?
Well, yeah, they say yours is the one that's really stinking, man. And if you could actually maybe put it back in the garage until Tuesday, you know.
I'm not putting no trash in no garage. That's why I put it outside. I didn't have enough room in the garage.
Okay, well, see that.
And who is everybody saying my trash stinks?
Hey, listen, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to, you know.
This is what I want to tell you. If everybody in the hood got a problem with my trash stinking, you tell them to come take the out.
Okay, well, we've discussed that too. But listen, we don't want no trouble, man. If we can just get you to put your trash back in.
I'm not moving no trash. I pay rent over here, my brother.
Hey, we're not gonna go back and. I'm not gonna go back.
I don't give a what you gonna do. I'm telling you where I pay rent at. Don't tell me to do over here.
Okay, well listen, man. Aren't you concerned that your trash is stinking and reeking through the whole neighborhood?
I don't give a damn if who smell my trash. If they got a problem with it, tell them come take it out. Seal it in and stand out there.
Okay, well, that's the problem. The problem is that you took it out and you took it out too early. You shouldn't have put this out till Tuesday morning. And that's what we're going to start
Tuesday, Saturday, Monday, Friday. If I put it out there and stand out there till they come get it.
I'm not going to go back and forth with you, man.
I don't give a damn what you going to do. You ain't finna call me telling me to take my trash out. I pay rent over here.
Okay, well, hey.
How is everybody smelling my trash out of everybody on the street?
I don't know. I from my understanding, it's a couple holes in it and some food or something must have got out. I don't know if one of the rodents or a dog got in it or what the case may be. But, you know, we need to try to get your trash in the backyard or something, man.
My trash ain't going no damn well. And how come you the one, what you the focusing on this? How come my next door neighbor ain't calling? How come your around the corner and you calling? Who put you up to this?
Well, everybody's smelling it. I was just fortunate enough to get your phone number. I said, well, look, I just gone and called it myself.
Well, I tell you this. You and the gave you my phone number. Tell them come take it out. Till then, it ain't going nowhere, Claire.
Okay, well, listen, let's Swerve. This week we decide on in case we got to this situation with you.
What's that?
I just come over there and put the trash in your backyard until Tuesday morning. And Tuesday morning I'll come back over there and take it out. That way all the smell will be in your backyard and it won't be out on the.
You say you go what?
I'm gonna come over there and put the trash in your backyard so the smell, that funky. I mean I'm sorry.
Let me tell you this, man. If you come over here, you might well call the police because that's who you gonna need if you come over here. Bring all the that had a problem saying my trash thing to come over here and take it out.
Well, hey man, you trying to act like it don't smell, man.
I don't give a if it smell. I tell you what I do. I go out and pour Clorox on it. Would that help you out a little bit?
Okay, but see, that's not what the people in the neighborhood want. We want you to take.
I don't give a damn what they want. I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. And how the did you get my phone number any damn way?
Hey, I already told you, man. I got your number from one of the neighbors on your street that said they don't want to get in the middle.
Tell me who? To the
you get to the meat of the problem. The problem is your trash stink, dog.
How is my trash? How the hell y'all pinpoint my trash out of everybody else's trash on the block? And how the hell you smell mine?
I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know if your trash busted open or what the deal is. But everybody's saying it's Swerve trash that's stinking.
Listen, that's too much trash for me to be going through trying to see what stinks. It's 9 bags of trash out there, and it's gonna stay out there until they come get it. And you ain't coming over here.
Okay, now that's where you wrong, Swerve.
No,
I am coming over there. I'm coming over there, and I'm gonna take that trash and put it in the backyard too. Now, if you're gonna try to get in my way, whatever. But I got to go on and get this trash in the back.
I tell you what, bring your over here right now. I'm gonna put on my suit. I'm standing on the porch right now. Bring your around the corner. Come on, Rico, whatever your name is.
It's Rico. I'm Rico 1 street over, and I'm smelling your nasty trash, man.
Take your trash out. My may smell, but you ain't gonna come take it out. I bet you that.
Hey, listen, Swerve. I'm gonna say this.
Swerve, man, stop calling my name.
Excuse me?
Stop calling my name. Who in the hell told you to call me Swerve? All my call me by that name.
Okay, well, hey, that's what they call you. What's wrong with me calling you Swerve?
You don't call me that name. Now you paying my trash thing. Come over here and take the trash out.
Hey man, I ain't nobody sitting there scared of you, Swerve. I'm trying to get the name.
Didn't I just tell you stop calling my name? Ain't no Swerve. Come over here. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do.
Okay, well, hey, then it is what it is. Bottom line, I'm on my way over there to move that damn trash.
Come over here. Come over here and move it. I'm on the porch right now. Come on over here.
Meet me out by the nasty stinking trash you got.
I'm standing right next to it now.
Okay, well, I tell you what, I'm on my way now. And guess what I'm gonna do when I get over there?
What the you ain't gonna do? What the you gonna do?
I'm gonna tell you my damn name when I get over there. My name is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your cousin Reese.
Oh man, get the out of here. Tell Reese I'm a whoop.
Hey, man, I got to ask you something, dog. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Oh, man, I'm the Harvey show, man.
All right, y'all. Nephew Tommy.
You
what?
did that,
Enough
nephew.
said. Thank
Yeah, you did.
5, 10 and a half. I stood up on that prank, didn't I?
I can't wait for throat meat, though. I'm not going to lie.
Yes, I did.
Coming up next, Strawberry Letter subject. She's getting more than money from him. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to SteveHarveyFM.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, she's getting more than money from him. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 51-year-old man and I have a wife, but I haven't lived with her in 4 years. It's a long story, but I'll try to make it brief. 4 years ago, my cousin had a bad divorce and he needed somewhere to stay. So my wife and I let him rent one of our side of a duplex we own. I made him promise to be respectful to my older tenant that shared the duplex with him because she's a Christian woman that loves peace and quiet. He moved in, and in less than 2 weeks, the old lady called me to complain about sex noises coming from his side of the duplex. I talked to my cousin and asked him to knock it off. I work full time, so my wife manages our 3 properties and collects the rent, but I'm the only one the old lady will talk to. She's never liked my wife, and one evening I'd stopped by the duplex to put some reflective numbers on the old lady's side of the duplex because she said her girlfriends couldn't find her house at night. I pulled up and my wife's car was parked in the side yard out of plain view. I knocked on my cousin's door several times and there was no answer. The old lady came out of her door and she told me that they can't hear me knocking because they're in there having sex and making a bunch of noise. I told her that I think it's my wife in there, and she reminded me that she has never liked my wife and then said this must be why. She told me that the car is always over there, so my wife is coming by for more than the rent money. I broke the window and I got in there and tried to body slam my cousin. My wife moved out of our house and into the raggedy duplex with my cousin. It's been 4 years and they're still together. I still can't get over it.
What?
How could they do this to me? Well, because some people are just low down and evil. You know, you may still be married on paper, but you don't have a wife. You may as well let that go because she let it go a long time ago. She left you then, way back. And we can't pick our relatives, so he's going to be your trifling cousin forever. My advice to you is to first get a divorce because clearly this marriage is over. It's been 4 years. The next thing I would do is put them out of the duplex. Put them out. It's been 4 years. Your cousin should be able to get his own place by now. He shouldn't be living off you anyway. I mean, you said you can't get over it, but you're gonna have to move on with your life. I mean, life does go on. Try to get back out there. If you have friends, you can hang out with them to ease back into the dating scene. I know you're 51. I know that. But that's okay. You can ask a friend out for lunch, or for drinks. You got to start going to like get-togethers and stuff like that, barbecues, church events, comedy shows. Tommy, aren't you touring now, right? You go see Tommy. He's touring again. Yeah. You got to do things to get yourself out there. And the more you get out there, the easier it is going to be to get over your faithful, tricky wife. Steve?
Boy.
Love the old
This
lady.
letter right here is majorly disappointing to me. She's getting more than money from him. Now, here's a 50-year-old guy. He says, and I have a wife, but I ain't lived with her in 4 years. Well, you can quit calling her your wife.
Right.
4 years, pretty. We passed the point of fixing. 4 years, this over, dog. Your cousin had a bad divorce and he needed somewhere to stay, which means she took him to the cleaners. So he ain't got nothing. So your wife let him rent a duplex and you promised to be respectful of the older tenant that you shared a duplex with, Christian woman. She liked peace and quiet. After 2 weeks, the lady called to complain about sex noises coming from his side of the duplex. So you went in there, you talked to the dude, told him to cut it out. You work full time, so your wife manages the 3 properties and collects the rent. But I'm the only person that the old lady would talk to. She's never liked my wife. This is very important information as we go forward in this letter. The old lady knew something soon as she met her. All women can pick up on triflingness in a young woman. See, one thing about women, y'all, women know each other. Women can fool us men, but they can't fool each other. Girl, I know that I've seen this movie before. I know this whole scene. What you doing? Women know. Margie will spot some stuff that I would never even dream of looking at. She tripping. So the old lady knew something. One evening, stopped by the duplex, put some reflective numbers on the old lady's house because they can't find her house at night because they old. You pull up in the wife's car parked on the other side out of plain view. So you knocked on your cousin's door and there wasn't no answer. The old lady came out her door and told me they can't hear you knocking because they in there having sex and making a bunch of noise. Well, I told her, I think that's my wife in there. She reminded me I have never liked her. Now she in there banging your cousin. Woo. You need to get the busting windows or something.
All right, Steve, hold on. Hold that thought, okay? Yeah. We'll have part 2 of your response at 23 minutes after the hour. A strawberry letter for today. She's getting more than money from him. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's strawberry letter. The subject, she's getting more than money from him.
Well, I'm going to recap this letter, and then we're going to do a live reenactment.
Okay.
Shirley is going to be the woman.
Oh. Okay.
Tommy going to be the guy.
What?
Okay.
Tommy's
the
going to be the guy?
Tommy, you know, trifling, he got that. Tommy going to be the trifling cousin.
He's usually the woman.
Shirley, you're going to be the woman that's in the house that's been collecting the rent. I'm going to be the old lady next door. Sister Odell stay next door.
Yeah.
So here we go. A 51-year-old man done rented out his place to his cousin, told him be respectful. There's an old lady live next door. But the old lady only talks to him because the old lady don't like his wife who controls the 3 properties and collects all the rent. Well, 2 weeks into the cousin moving in there, the lady called and complained about loud sex noises coming by. The guy goes over there one night to change the reflective lighters on her address so her people can see her address at night. He get over there and the lady come out complaining again, talking about some people in here having loud sex noises. Well, he noticed his wife's car was in the driveway out of plain view. So he said, wait a minute, I think that's my wife in there. The lady said, I told you that I did not like her. Now she in here banging your cousin and you standing out here. So now she told me that the car was always over there. So now my wife coming over for more than rent money. So I broke the window and got in there and tried to body slam my cousin. So I don't understand this part of the letter right here.
I knew you were going to go.
That means
see, if you broke the window and you tried to body slam your cousin. See, once I break the window, it's unfinished business. That's just the beginning. Breaking the window is a prelude to me breaking your ass. See,
we haven't gotten to the behind yet.
Yeah, we ain't got to that yet. But if I broke this window and stepped in here and cut my back of my thigh on this glass, because you got to climb through that window, you going to cut your leg.
Yeah, and he how old? 50 what?
51.
Yeah, he 51.
Yeah, he can't get through no window.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my wife moved out of our house and into the raggedy duplex with my cousin. It's been 4 years and they still together. I still can't go over it. I still can't get over it. How they do this to me. How they did it. How they did it easy. They both trifling, especially your wife. Yeah. But why you hanging around? She don't want you and she don't deserve you. Right. Now, I'm understanding, what is it you can't get over? It's over. Everything's over except you.
But why did it happen to me, though?
It's 4 years. So now here we go. Here's the reenactment. Shirley, you in the house with the man.
With the cousin.
I'm the old lady, Sister Odell, that stay next door. Tommy, you the dude that's looking for your wife.
I'm the one that got cheated on. Okay, that's
you the one that got cheated on.
Oh.
So is you over here? Hello?
Hello. Oh, hey, how you doing?
No, wait. Hold on, Shirley. I'm talking. Tommy done came over to the house. So let me talk to Tommy. We ain't bought you in yet. You in the house. You ain't got nothing to say right now. You busy. You in there making noises.
Hey, Miss Fraser, where you want me to put these reflectors at so I can put them on here for you?
I want you to put it in there cracking this door to stop some of this racket in here. There's some people in there having sex.
Who was that hollering in there with him?
I don't know who car in the driveway.
That's my wife. That's my wife's car right there. That's Joanne's car right there.
Joanne.
That's my wife's car.
Well. I told you I never liked the little hussy heifer. Why is she
That's Joanne?
yelling that damn loud? You tell me whose voice it is. She sounded all hot and bothered. I've been hearing it for hours.
I know good and Joanne!
What is you asking Joanne for? You know it's her. It's your wife. Joanne, shut up. You're too damn loud in the skit.
Marcus!
I'm sorry.
Marcus!
What is you calling Marcus for?
That's my
What
cousin.
did you keep calling them people? Why don't you bust the window out with your stupid ass standing out here talking about Marcus and Joanne?
You think I'm gonna cut myself if I break the window? You think I'm gonna cut myself?
Don't you think they in there cutting? Sound like somebody getting sliced up pretty good to me.
All right. All right, 1, 2, 3. Joanne, what's going on in here?
Huh?
Marcus,
You heard him, Hell.
Marcus, I swear I'm finna try to body slam your ass, Marcus. I swear I'm in.
What is all this trying? When is the ass whooping gonna start? What is we in here trying for? You hear this heifer in here breathing all heavy? What is you waiting on?
I'm finna try. I swear I'm finna try to body slam your ass in just a minute. I'm finna try to body slam your ass.
Oh, man. We gotta go.
He ain't in here trying to do her.
Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM
You ain't got
on Instagram and
when we
Facebook.
come back, we gonna continue to reenact me.
Look at me,
Part
Joanne.
2. Look at you. Look at her. She naked.
We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, we're back with part 3 of the Strawberry Letter. You know, sometimes they're so good we have to do more than 2 parts.
Now, let me set up the reenactment. What happened was a 51-year-old man let his cousin stay in his house. The wife handles the properties for her and her husband. And this Christian woman that shares the duplex, the husband told his cousin, don't make no noise because she's a Christian woman. She like it nice and quiet. 2 weeks into it, a lot of sex noise coming from the house. The old lady calls over and reports it. He goes over to the house to change the address one night. He see his wife's car up in the driveway, and he knocking on the door to see if she in there. The old lady come out and said, they can't hear you knocking because they in there making sex noises. He said, well, I think that's my wife in there. Well, the old lady going, I told you I didn't like that heifer. And so now the reenactment began. Shirley is the woman, Joanne, that's in the house. Marcus is the trifling cousin, Tommy. He the husband in here, and Sister
Eugene.
Odell stay next door. So now, here we go, and we on the porch, and let's go. Eugene is knocking on the door.
Joanne!
It's her.
Marcus!
It's him. Well, at least you got the peoples right.
Marcus DeAndre Daniels. I know you ain't in there with my wife. Marcus!
And Joanne the hussy.
I'm finna bust this window. I'm telling you, I'm finna bust this window.
Fitna. Fitna, shoulda, woulda.
1.
Sure waiting on you to do something. 2, 3.
2. 2.5, Joanne.
3, damn it. Bust the window. What is you waiting on, Eugene?
3. See? You in here naked, Joanne?
Joanne? She just ain't got no clothes on.
Why you naked,
dusty.
Joanne? Why is you naked, Joanne?
I'm not naked. I got clothes on, baby.
She in there
Marcus.
collecting the rent.
Marcus, I'm finna try to body slam you, Marcus. You hear me?
Try. Didn't sound like they was in there trying. Sound like somebody was getting something accomplished.
Yeah, it's finna happen, Marcus. It's finna happen. Right here.
Sure be
right
glad
here.
when it go down.
Right here.
No wonder she over here.
I'm done. Bye, Eugene. I'm with Marcus now, baby. Bye.
See you in 4 years.
All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here's a question for you. Is it possible to be too tired to go to sleep? It's perfectly possible to feel tired and at the same time have trouble dozing off. Certain life stresses and health problems can leave us feeling exhausted, but at the same time make it difficult to relax and go to sleep. Also, missing out on sleep can disrupt our natural rhythms, which can make us feel wide awake when we'd usually be sleeping. Here's the question. Have you ever been too tired to sleep? I've heard people say that before. I was so tired I couldn't even sleep. What do you think caused that?
Well, I know for a fact you could be tired and not be sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes, man, I've done myself like that many times. I just push myself to the edge. And then it's so much adrenaline that it takes a while for the adrenaline to go because you just been exerting yourself.
Yeah.
You know,
Push,
and then that
push.
adrenaline is flowing and you're up and you're hype. Because, man, it's sometimes like Tommy Jr. tell you after the show it's kind of hard.
It's kind of hard to go to sleep because you're still excited.
Yeah, you're tired.
Yeah.
Take a minute.
Because you just done a show.
But that adrenaline is running. So you just be sitting in your room at
a
2:30,
couple
3 o'clock
hours.
in the morning.
Yeah.
Looking
Maybe
crazy.
3.
Just looking around, huh?
So what do you do in that case when you know you have to get some rest? But
I
you
pack
can't?
this bag so I don't miss this flight is what I do.
And you sleep on the plane?
Yeah. I try to get sleep on the plane.
I love sleeping on a plane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what about, Steve, when you're not too tired and and you look forward to that sleep? And how do you, boy, that good sleep, you know you about to get.
I'm talking about when I know I'm sleeping. Like, you know, like I'll be talking to somebody and be looking dead at their ass, but don't be listening.
Right.
But be rocking back and forth just a little bit. you know, but not side to side, back and forth, like closer to them, far away, close to them, far away, and just be rocking like that so it don't look, because you don't want to rock side to side because that throw people off. But when you rock towards them, that just lures them in. And they be just talking, and I don't be hearing nothing they say. I've shut my eyes completely while somebody was talking. That lady one time at this meeting, she was talking and I was just looking at her rocking. I fell asleep. She said, "Are you okay?" "Oh, I'm fine." I'm fine. "You all right? What's wrong with you?"
See, I really think you hold the record of getting on the plane and falling asleep the fastest.
And
I ain't no problem.
he will not have a seatbelt on.
He will.
I don't give a damn.
Will not put that belt on.
Yeah, but I go to sleep on the plane in a heartbeat. I don't care.
Yes, you will.
Yeah.
Mark, have you ever
But see,
snored
you know
loud
what?
on the plane?
Oh,
Has he snored on the plane?
No. Said the entertainers, boy, KP, KB snores. We was on a plane one time, King Tour. KB was snoring so loud. The white dude next to him said, "Hey, are you serious? Are you really serious?" So KB said, "Hey man, my bad, but I do snore." So KB went back in again. Now we crossed the aisle. KB snoring so loud. We on the other side of the aisle. Me and Said just hollering. The white dude said, "Oh my God." For crying out loud, "Mister, can you please sit up?" KB said, "Hey man, I just told you I snore, so listen to this right here. If you wake me up one more time, you ain't gonna believe what else I do real loud too. Cause my ass whooping skills is just as loud as my soul snoring."
wow.
So KB went back over there, and 10 minutes later, KB was ripping them again.
He went in again.
That dude got up out of first class and went back in coach and sat down.
Wow.
Dang.
All right. Coming up, more of today's trending stories on the Steve Harvey Morning Show at 20 minutes after the hour. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, Zoom is finally tired of Zoom meetings. The company is requiring.
Not
just singing Zoom. I know.
But I don't care.
The company is requiring most of its 7,400 employees to come back to the office. Okay, Zoom at Zoom.
So the Zoom
on at least
people
a
are not at
part-time
work?
basis. Starting this month, the company said they believe having employees in office will be the, quote, most effective for everyone involved.
I like to fly away.
Employees are fighting back against the hybrid model and complaining about the time and money it will now cost them to commute.
Wow.
That's
That's cold when you can't Zoom at Zoom. That's cold.
Ain't that something?
That's cold.
I love Zoom.
Me too.
Yeah, it's great.
I hope it don't ever go away.
It's the best. We love it.
It's great.
Man, I be on the Zoom sometime and I don't want to be on it no more. I just cut my camera off, walk off.
Right.
And then come back and cut the camera on and act surprised. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Yep.
Well, that's cold.
There you go. Yeah, they got to start going back in now, at least part-time. Coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, we're going to play another round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now, guys, for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather steal honey from a bear or steal honey from a beehive?
I'm going to get this beehive.
Yeah, we take the beehive.
So
I will run with the whole hive. I'm not fooling with that bear.
Now, if it's Winnie the Pooh, then I'm cool then.
You think Winnie cool? That's what you think? You think Winnie cool? You let that cartoon fool you. Get out there with Winnie's ass and see what happens. You think Winnie cool?
It's got to be the actual Winnie, though.
Okay, all right.
If it's the Winnie Pooh that I met down at Disney, I'd knock his ass out.
And get your honey.
But if you talking about a real bear honey, give me that damn beehive.
Wow.
I'll be walking as slow as I can. Bees be all over my ass. I walk their ass right into a lake.
All right. Would you rather go to jail for a crime your loved one committed, or would you rather snitch on your loved one for a crime they committed?
Oh, God. Yeah, your ass is gone. B.
Yeah. You're a snitch?
I'm telling you.
I'm not a snitch.
Tell him.
I'm not snitching. I'm telling.
I'm truthful.
There's a difference.
Same thing.
Dog, I'm going to go to jail for something I didn't do that my loved one did.
For a loved
or
one.
snitch on them and send their ass to jail. Yeah.
Which loved one we talking about? Who
that's
we
a
talking
different
about?
thing.
Who we talking about?
Okay, it just says loved one, but say it's your spouse or, your favorite child or something like
if
that.
It's my spouse.
Favorite child?
Oh, no. If it's my spouse, I'm going to go to jail.
Okay. All right.
I'll do anything
Tommy?
for my girl.
I don't.
What? You better say the right thing. Are you crazy right now?
We gonna visit. I mean, me and them kids is gonna visit. We gonna go down there and see their mama. What? I'm gonna come. I'm coming down there. Side. I'm down there. I'm coming see. If the boy ain't got baseball, we down there. We gonna come see. But why you do what you do, man? Why you do that?
Now I'm gonna say this though.
All of you are snitches.
If it's one of my children, their ass finna go jail.
They know it too.
You need somebody on the outside with some money and some influence that can get you out.
Oh, okay. Last one. Would you rather get a raise or a bonus?
You got to know the numbers.
Yeah, I need to know numbers for this.
They got some bonuses. You ever seen them people get them bonuses at them big companies?
Mm-hmm.
Them bonuses. You seen them bonuses?
Mm-hmm. I need an answer.
I want the bonus. I want mine all at once.
Right. I'll
steal the rest.
I'm gonna follow his lead. He know about money, more about money than we do.
Yeah. All right, that's our round of Would You Rather today. Coming up, it is our last break of the day, and of course, we'll have some closing remarks at 49 minutes after the hour from the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here we are, last break of the day, and Steve, give us something uplifting in your closing remarks, okay?
Look, I know when you're chasing your dreams that it gets a little hard for you sometimes. I am fully aware of that. I know sometimes when you're chasing them dreams, it gets daunting. I know you get disappointed. I know really, man, that you become impatient because you go like, wow, man, it don't seem like nothing's happening. I'm just saying that to hang in there. I'm just trying to encourage you. You know, the one thing in order to make your dreams come true, you can never quit. If you quit, 100%, I can promise you your dreams won't come true. If you quit. So you've got to persevere. You've got to be persistent. You're going to have to realize that you're going to be faced with the challenges, the disappointments, hardships, setbacks. It's a part of the life. It's part of life, but it's part of the game of success. What the devil does, though, he has a masterful trick. In this moment of disappointment, setbacks, hurt, and impatience, he has an amazing trick. He starts playing with your mind. Maybe it ain't meant to be. Here go a real when he playing it. You know, it probably ain't God's will. You got to be careful of that. And be careful of people who always tell you it may not be God's will. How do they know what God's will is for you? Be very careful of people who always come to you with that. Never a word of encouragement. Never a word to say, hey, you know, I'm pulling for you. None of that. You know, be leery of people who say, you know, it may not be for you. Maybe it's not for you. How do they know this? How do they know this? If you bent on that happening, if you've seen it in your imagination over and over and over, if you're thoroughly convinced that this is for you, and if you're gifted at it, stop listening to these people. Stop listening to these people. Have you ever heard somebody, you know what, could be, maybe you're thinking too big. Are you kidding me? Maybe it's not your time. Maybe it ain't the Lord's will. When a person always comes to you with that and never has words of encouragement, you have shared your dream with the worst person you can possibly share your dream with. If you want to kill a big dream, share it with a small-minded person. Oh my God. They are experts at how come, why not, what for, how that's supposed to work out. Small-minded people only tell you why something won't work. Have you noticed that? Everybody, do you have somebody in your life, man, that every time you talk to them, they got something negative to say? You know, you know, have you ever heard anybody say to them, you know what? You've really put enough into this. Wow. Have you ever heard that? You've really put enough into this. Hold on, wait a minute, man. Do you realize that in order to become successful, that you have to pour your all in all into something? All in all means all you got and all. Some more. When something says you have to give your all in all, that means you have to give your all, which is everything you have, and then you have to find some more to throw at it. That's what all in all means. That's giving it your all and all. So you got to throw everything you have at it, and then you got to throw some more at it. My father used to tell me this all the time, and I did not understand it till I got older. He used to always say to me, he said, son, when you think you can't do no more, do some more. And I used to be looking at my father like, man, this is too crazy. Didn't he hear me just say how tired I am? Didn't my father just hear me say I can't do no more? He looked dead at me and say, son, when you feel like you can't do no more, do some more. I bet you can. And you know what? He was right. I didn't get it till I grew up. And I started thinking about giving up or quitting or walking away. And I found myself just hanging in there. Because you know what? When you think you've done everything you could do and you can't do no more, do like my daddy Slick Harvey said, just do some more. When you want to be successful, you're going to have to give your all in all. So that means you got to put all you have into it. And when you put all you got into something, you got to find some more and throw that at it too. That's it. If you can do that, that's the end of a very famous poem I learned while pledging called If you can fulfill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run. The earth is yours and everything that's in it, and which is more, you will be a man, my son. The key to that is if you can fulfill the unforgiving minute. Now, that unforgiving minute means it just keeps on ticking. But if you can fill it with 60 seconds worth of distance run, that means the whole time you in there, you hauling, the earth is yours and everything that's in it. And which is more, you'll be a man, my son. That's what it takes, man. Y'all have a great day today. Talk to God today. Love to hear from you, okay? Y'all stay in peace. We out.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.